What's up, boys and girls? Ben Pakulski here. I'm with a great friend of mine and legendary Alvin Brown. For those of you that don't know Alvin, Alvin is a massage therapist, peak performance specialist, and life coach, osteopath. He's basically the man of all amongst men, has worked with the likes of Ronnie Coleman, Jay Cutler, Fuad, Frank McGrath, myself, Bob Weatherall, basically anybody. I'm sure the list goes on as far as bodybuilders in Canada and around the world. Alvin is based in Pickering, Ontario. And the reason we're here today is because Alvin is my life coach. And Alvin is someone who got me into, you can see we just finished a session. We had a little deep tissue osteopathy session. Alvin got me into the process and the idea of self-mastery. And he also is a master of meditation and mental focus, mental acuity, how to master these things. And he actually said something to me the other day that really, really clarified a lot of things for me. So Alvin's actually going to just quickly describe something he said to me the other day about, have you ever noticed that you're really great at giving advice to other people, but you can't take your own advice? And he's going to explain maybe how you can change that for yourself. So Alvin, why don't you tell us about your things? Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, like Ben said, I'm Alvin Brown. I've studied many different things, but basically all of it leads to the fact that I'm studying us, how we work. I started from looking at the body itself externally and looking at how I can help the body and its structure improve. And then from there, everything just led me to looking at energy, how the body utilizes energy from a nutritional point of view, from an energetic point of view. And then, of course, led me to the mind and how that mind-body combination comes together. So basically, I've spent a lot of time researching, studying meditation and how we can come to find peace in ourselves in this world of hectic pace we're living nowadays. We're constantly connected with emails and Twitter and the whole 9 yards. You know what I mean about how much we're interconnected and connected all the time. So basically, I've been studying meditation for a while, how to calm the mind, how to get peace and clarity in our minds. And you know, when you think about it, it's been shown that we think about 60,000 thoughts a day, and they're random thoughts. And usually they're surrounding negative thoughts, you know, and we spend a lot of time just focusing on what's wrong and what's gonna go wrong. And I think it's a survival mechanism actually from back in the day, from, you know, we're talking about, you know, from the caveman days when we were geared to look at what's wrong. You don't want to see a dinosaur come in and think everything's okay. And so I think it's built on that. We kind of took back a piece of that to our lifestyle today. You know, moving forward, there's no more dinosaurs, but now we're constantly worrying about what's wrong. And it's a built-in mechanism, but now we've got to learn to control it. So I find meditation enables you to zero down and narrow down those thoughts to what you want to focus on. And you become, and like Ben was saying, what I was saying was you become the third person in your scenario, because sometimes when you're in it, it seems overwhelming and your life just seems like everything is right here. And sometimes you need to remove that blind and be able to see the whole thing so you can get some solutions, some strategies. And that's what meditation enables you to do. It enables you to become the third person. And like what Ben was alluding to, you ever notice that when it comes to giving your friend advice and everyone, you're the greatest at doing that. But yourself, you're the lousiest at doing that. So again, meditation enables you to step back, as well as journaling. That's another one I recommend, is journaling. It enables you to step back, take a 40,000 view of your problem and your situation, and know that, you know what, this too shall pass. Everything passes in time, and you just got to get out of your situation and take a bigger, grander view of it and get a hold of it. And that's what meditation enables you to do.
So a lot of people have this kind of misconception about meditation. You have to be like a granola cruncher, you know, wear funky clothes, and you know. No, the truth of the matter is meditation is for anyone looking to get the most out of their life. Since I've started meditating, it really just allows you to eliminate extraneous thoughts and useless thoughts that are coming into your brain constantly, bombarding you with this irrelevant information that are just basically getting in your way of obtaining your goal. So Alvin, how do you suggest people actually start into meditation? What's the simplest way? Because when you told me, oh, you should meditate, I was like, I wouldn't even know how to start. Does it take an hour? Does it take a minute? How do I get into a meditative state? As Alvin and I sit here on our meditation chairs. Yeah. So why don't you tell them a little, just quickly, like in 30 seconds or less, the easiest way to start meditating?
All right, so here's the easiest way. Turn your radio off in your car. On your way to work, shut that thing off. Give yourself some time to think. All the time we're having everybody talking to us, all the time. At us making, the news reporters, the radio announcers, everyone just constantly at you. Then you go to work and everyone's talking at you. Where do you find peace? On that 30-minute drive to work, 20-minute drive to work, an hour drive to work, shut that thing off. Give yourself some time to download, to process that information, your day, what you're going to do next, how you're going to behave throughout your day. So that's the easiest way I can find. And the next one is just sitting quietly, turning everything off, and just for a minute, just let your brain decompress and process your day.
One of the most important things that you guys will know and that I've learned is that the brain can only hold one conscious thought at a time.
Yeah.
So if you think about that, if someone else is putting that conscious thought into your mind, you have no control over that. So how are you supposed to direct that thought toward your goal? Like someone listening to a radio station or a song or something like that. That's the only thing you're holding in your brain. You're singing and you're acknowledging that song or that noise.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much noise in the world today. Human beings weren't evolved to have all this ridiculous extraneous noise. We're supposed to live in the forest, or it's supposed to be very minimal noise and allow our brains to develop. So by meditating, you turn everything off and you allow your brain to focus on that one conscious thought that you choose, which is amazing to me. And the way that I meditate is really simple. Something Alvin taught me was just count backwards from 10. It goes 10, 10, 10, 10, while I exhale. So 10. And then when I get to 0, all the thoughts are completely out of my brain.
Mm-hmm.
And then by that point, I try to spend 3 minutes, minimum 3 minutes, of giving gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
And then I try to spend as long as I can thinking about what I need to do to get to my goal.
Yeah.
And that's it. And hopefully that helps.
Yeah.
And we try to keep the videos as short as possible, give you guys some good info. And lots more to come from Alvin Brown. Thank you very much, sir. We got another one coming at you soon. But
Thank you,
you'll definitely hear more from this guy and myself, Ben Pakulski, out.